Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, great news. Midjourney has now put into place their version 6, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and change your settings to utilize version 6 and some of the great additions that you now have that we didn't have with version 5 and previous versions. So here we are inside of our Discord server, and I'm going to type in /settings, and I'm going to select that and enter twice. And here you have your versions. You can click on the drop down arrow, and here is Midjourney Model 6. You can select that. And what will happen is that anytime you generate a prompt, it's going to automatically pick up version 6. But before I do that, I'm going to show you the difference now, if you're new to Midjourney, the difference between 5.2 and version 6. So I'm going to type in a prompt, or better yet, I'm going to paste in a prompt that I was using earlier, and I'm just going to do 5.2. And here I have cute, adorable African American chibi with long straight hair wearing a white t-shirt with the word love on it and a pair of blue jeans and sneakers. And I have the style set low because the version 6 right now seems to work better, um, especially if you want to get what closer to the prompt that you're typing in, an image closer to the look and feel of the prompt that you type in. And then I'm using version 5.2, but I'm asking it to put the word love on the shirt with version 5.2. So we're going to go ahead and enter, and let's see what we get. So the great thing with Midjourney is that it's always going to return 4 images. So you don't have to worry about it going from 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 and sometimes 2 and back to 1 again. It's always going to give you 4 images. And I do notice that right now it seems like version 6 is a little bit slower than version 5.2, but we're going to take a look here with version 6. So in the past, we couldn't use version 6 to version 5 to enter text, but now you can. So I don't want you to think that in order to get text, you have to use version 6. Midjourney now gives you text. So you can see where I ask it to put love on the t-shirt, and I'm using 5.2. And when we open our browser up to take a closer look, look at that. She doesn't have anything on her shirt, but out of the 4, there's 1 and there's 2, and they have love on the shirt. Okay. So when I go back and I look at my settings, I still have my settings set at 5.2, and I did indicate 5.2. So I'm going to go ahead and change my settings now to 6. And so now I don't have to actually manually type in 6. It's going to automatically pull 6 when I generate a prompt. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to type um, imagine. And this time I'm going to do cute African, or not cute, I'm going to say handsome African American little boy wearing a jersey. I'm going to say wearing a blue and white jersey with the words Dallas on the front. And again, I'm going to go with the low style. And I'm not going to put in version 6 because I've already changed my settings to version 6. And this time I'm going to add some styles. I'm going to do style raw by typing hyphen hyphen style space raw. And let's enter and see what we get with version 6. So you'll notice that, like I said, it does take a little bit for it to come up. Mm. Okay. So it got close, not as close as I would like it to get, but you can clearly tell that it is attempting to put Dallas on his shirt, but it's giving us different poses. So I'm going to go now and say standing, head to toe, full body. And let's see if we can get it to give us everything. And I'm going to add a little aspect ratio. I'm going to go 17:22 and enter. Mm. But look at these images. So much better. And 6. Okay. Cutie. All right. So now we got him standing. And let's see if we get Dallas on his shirt. It looks like Midjourney understood the assignment. You can already tell with image 1, it looks like it's close. Let's take a look now that it's done. Woohoo! Okay, now that one has 3 L's in it, so always watch your spelling. Just like if you were using any other AI software, you want to make sure that the spelling is correct. So the great thing now is when you upscale, so I'm going to upscale 1 since that one is exactly what I asked for. You're going to see that your buttons at the bottom are a little bit different. Now you have an upscale subtle, upscale creative, very subtle and very strong. There's no very region here, so that option is not currently existing in version 6. Okay, so we can do a subtle upscale. Let's see what that looks like. And um, you don't have the hand up and down, left, right, you know, all of that is not currently in 6. So we're going to let this upscale. All right, guys. So now that this image has upscaled, what you're going to notice is you're only going to get one image, not 4. When it upscales, it's just going to be that one image. And again, you can redo the upscale subtle, but we're going to take a look at upscale creative just to see what that looks like. And you already know how to use um, variations. We have variations in version 5, but we didn't have an upscale creative in version 5. So we'll take a look at the creative and then we'll see what else we get here. All right, so here we have the image upscaled and we are using creative. Honestly, I don't see a big difference. Um, Pose is the same. I think the only difference is it's a different little boy. That's pretty much it. It doesn't look like the same little boy to me. His head is a little bit more um, uncurved here at the top compared to the little guy down here. I don't know. It may be the same little boy, but the facial expression is different. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But anywho, so those are the options that you're going to have. And then if you, for whatever reasons, you still want to be able to use the functionality from version 5, right? Then you can speak to your prompt and put that in your prompt to actually specify version 5. Um, and with your version 5, for those that are new, let's just take a look here. I will say that when you upscale in version 6, it does take a little bit of time. Normally, version 5 is really quick with the upscale, so maybe that'll improve with version 6, but right now it's pretty slow. Um, so let's go back up to the top while that image is generating. So here we were in Uh, excuse me. So here we were in version 5, and let's upscale her. And look how quick that was in version 5. So in version 5, you still have your same functionality, but you don't have a upscale creative. You have a 2.5 or 2 times or 4 times for upscale, and then very subtle, very strong, very region, and you can still zoom in and out and do a custom zoom, and you have your pan functionality. So if you utilize those things, it's better to continue using 5. You can still get text in 5. As you could see here, I was using version 5 and I got text um, for it to spell out truly the word love. So you can still use 5 for that. And you still have all of your functionality here in 5. So here we have version in 5.2. So um, yeah. So when you upscale in 6, like I said, it's going to take a minute. Okay. So that's some good things about version 6 is the ability to have text now, and the look and feel is getting the closer a little bit better. Um, so play around with it and let me know what you think. But version 6 is here, guys. I think there's still a little bit of room for improvement, but hey, we're getting there, right? We're still guaranteed our 4 images. We're getting text. The images look a little bit different. Like, look at this guy. Okay. So we weren't really getting this look and feel in 5.2. Okay. Getting a lot of light skin, curly hairs in 5.2. And so now we're getting, getting a little bit better. I am going to test one thing. Let's see. All right. So here I've entered a prompt of beautiful African American woman with Bantu braids wearing a red skirt and a white top that says Jesus with a pair of heel shoes standing at the bus stop in her neighborhood, and I'm using version 6 with the style of raw. So let's take a look at that and see what we get. And then I'm going to increase the style here and see if we still get the bot to give us the text like we're asking for to see what it'll look like with the higher style. Okay, so we can see we got a white top and red skirt like we asked. And it does look like she may be standing at a bus stop. And it does look like we may have Jesus on the shirt. Now, image 3 look like the legs are broken. But let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, no. Um, okay. And all right. So we got what we asked for. Okay. So we can see that it's there. They even tried to put Jesus on the street street name. Um, And let's bump up. I'm going to re-roll this and I'm going to bump up my style here. So we're going to see what it looks like. Um, I'm going to roll a couple of styles and I'm going to show you what they look like. All right, so we're going to take a look at some of the different styles. I did a style of 300 with that same prompt, and this is what we got. Okay. And then 400, this is what we got. I think they attempted it there. I don't know what's going on with these clothes. That's what I mean by they still have a little bit of work to do. You can see they have Jesus on the sign over here. Right here looks like Jesus is there. Didn't put it on the shirt, and it may be there embroidered. That is style 500. Let's take a look at 600. See where 600 is hiding. All right, this is 600. So you can see the higher we go, the closer Midjourney takes over with its creative style, and it takes away from, getting it directly as we ask, which was on the shirt. And, they're just getting a little funny looking. All right, this one was 600. Style 600. That one was 700 that I looked at. This is 800. Yep, no. And then this one was 1000. But you can see that the look is different. Even the women are different. We're getting more of the braids because I did specify braids because normally in 5.2 you could specify braids, but you would still get big curly hair. So it looks like we're getting more closer to the hairstyles that we're asking for in version 6. And I think I skipped all over 900, y'all. I don't think I did. And oh, there it is. That's 900. But look at all the braids because I did specify Bantu braids, even though those I don't think are Bantu braids, but they're braids nonetheless. All right, I'm going to do one more re-roll and I'm going to take off. I'm going to do a high style without the style of raw and see what that looks like. And then we're going to be done here. But I just wanted you guys to know that there is now a version 6 and we have text. Houston, can you hear me? We have text now in Midjourney, and not just 6, you can get text in 5, version 5. So we're going to see what this produces without the style because I had style raw on all of these. But you can see here, if you truly want to get what you're looking for, you want to bump that style down as low as possible. So I think the lowest I've ever went was the S50. All right, so not that much of a difference if I take off the style raw, but we did get Jesus on that shirt. All right, somewhat Jesus there, and I don't know what happened here. It looked like they tried to put it on the sign back there. But anywho, that's it, guys. If you have any comments, chime in the comments and let me know, and I'll answer any questions that you have. But we have a version 6, and again, all you have to do is /settings and enter twice, and then you can click on the drop down arrow and you can select the version 6 alpha to select that as your versioning for when you enter your prompts. But again, you do not have to use version 6 to get text now. You can get text in version 5 as well as 6, okay? But the lower the number, the better to get closer to what you're asking for with that text. And you still have to really look at it to make sure it spells out what you're asking Discord Midjourney bot to do. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. If you're currently in my Facebook group, I want to thank you guys so much for joining my Facebook group. If you would like to join my Facebook group, it's called Candoris' Cricut and Creative Crafters. It's linked in in the description of this video tutorial. Just click on that link and agree to the Facebook group rules and we'll get you in. And then if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing and following me via YouTube. If you're seeing me for the first time and you like my method of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. You guys know my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.